All right, we are having a good first hour. Right back at it. I mentioned in the rundown at the Open, I go as far back with this guy as anybody on this program. He's a made man. Trapper joins us right now. My man, Trap, how you feeling?
Very good, my man. How you doing?
Trapper, I'm great. It's good to hear your voice.
John F. Kennedy once said, I think this is the most extraordinary collection of talent and human knowledge ever assembled at the White House, except when Thomas Jefferson dined alone. I think JFK, Jimmy, and the White House got nothing on you in the jungle on a Smack Off Friday. Thank you for the invite. It is an honor to be here. I'm going to skip the clone and legend bashing that usually attends this affair and go right to my main hook, because I think it's crucial to pretty much everything we hold sacred. I think Howard Cosell once said that sports was America's toy department. If there is any truth to that here and now, a blow has got to be struck against the most anti-American, satanic, Trojan horse antichrist, which threatens everything we know and love about sport. You're not going to believe it, but call it March Madness, the Sweet 16, the Elite Eight, Final Four, the dance. Yeah, I'm talking about that ratings monster, baby harp seal-like beloved, more popular than John Lennon and Jesus combined. Everybody's darling, the annual NCAA Hoops Tournament. I'm here to tell you why it poses a bigger threat to America than Chinese imports, Mexican meth, or even Fox News. You think I'm kidding? What's one of the premier rules here in the jungle? Indeed, here in the land of the free? You know what it is. If you're not cheating, you ain't trying. How do you think the 48 and his boy Chad racked up 5 NASCAR titles? How does Bones go yard for 762? How does Tanya Harding beat that whiner Nancy Kerrigan? And how do the Reds win the 1919 World Series? More appropriately, how do you think Lance crossed the finish line first, 7 times under those German shade trees on the Champs-Élysées? Hell, how does Lance even get on Oprah without being one of those lemmings begging for a free blow dryer? All this talk about hard work and perspiration and leaving it all out on the floor, that's my misdirection and impersonation. Don't make me gag. You want to know what perspiration and leaving it on the floor is? Real dedication, it's having the stones to offer bounties. It's about having the backbone to pick up the phone and call Vic Conti at Balco, or Sean Eckhart, or Arnie Rothstein. As for Coach K's quote in 5-Point Play, from the hood to the heartland, it's every kid's dream to get some FaceTime on that Neems knockoff One Shining Moment. Sorry to bust your bubble back there on Tobacco Road, big guy, but that is not what gets you FaceTime in the real big dance. Nobody ever went on top of bridges screaming, "Go, OJ, go," until he went Sinaloa Cowboy on Nicole's Melon. That surfer girl. As for Gene Hackman running Shooter's Picket Fence, or Gene Hackman getting hooked on French Connection China White, you tell me which one got the Oscar. And how about inspirational Blade Runner Oscar Pretorius, who may have gotten NBC some extra ratings doing the 440 on those titanium wheels, but you whack your old lady for not flushing and leaving the seat up? That is when you go viral from Kathmandu to Bedford Stuy. And since we're back in London, hate to say this, but how about Team Heimlich, a.k.a. the Fierce Five? Yeah, cute, universally adored, despite having more chokers than Daddy Bush on a sushi date with Mama Cass. Take a team gold, add another Neems-like dewy-eyed Barford tune, all of which may get you an SI cover, but what gets you FaceTime with POTUS in the Oval Office? Some spoiled brat bitch pout on the silver podium after choking away a sugar gold. And if you want further proof, all you one shining moment aspiring young hoopsters, just hit your local supermarket and see what gets you a cover shot on the mag rack and announces that you've arrived. No, not knocking down a triple-double, but knocking up one of the Kardashian bimbos. And if you find one of them disengaged, which is a chalk horse bet, go to the death card like Manti Te'o. Make one up. Give her...
Trapper, you just had about 5 minutes. You did not get run. We are out of time. You did not get run. We are out of time. There is no LT there. All right, so consider that a phone call. Slot him accordingly. Trapper making it in. Trapper, I appreciate you, and thanks for showing up for another smack off. Where do you put him? He got a couple of those in, didn't he? Is he still on the line? Trapper. Trapper. My man. Tramps like us. 30 pieces of silver. Appreciate you, my man. Hang in there. We'll see if that holds up. That's Trapper, and you're not. I'm Jim Rome. This is Smack Off 19.